Fedora Outlier LLC logo animation. Logo is burnt orange, reddish brown. The shape is a square with a white outer glow creating dimension. The letters FO are in the center of the square. The letters have a hand-drawn artistic appearance. Backdrop is black with light flares that appear then disappear. There is a transparent mirror image of the logo underneath.
What you saying is you should know about me since you on my show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least just the name of why you picked that name.
It's kind of long. So
You want me to ask you on the show?
I mean, you can ask me on the show. My question to you is you ready to go?
Yes.
You ready to go? Let me see my camera. Yeah, you can see me because you already had said what you had said. So let's go. Yeah, baby, it's the first time in the house. She is killing it. Those were not gunshots. They were her stepping on the building, baby. She is not in the house. Why am I yelling? Lynn Everhart, ladies and gentlemen, Lynn Everhart. We got to work on that introduction. But the thing was, she is not in the house, baby. She is crushing the building. She said, wait, why do we got gunshots? It wasn't a gunshot. Lynn Everhart, Lynn with one N, my new friend. Ooh, what we got going on with you?
Just chilling. And how are you on this lovely afternoon?
Man, it is better than excellent over here, but you already knew that if you know me.
Hey.
What's up? Man, so I've been trying to jump into this interview for a minute, and I don't even think, Lynn, we ever met.
Not in person.
Not in person. So I'm going to tell you my introduction to Lynn Everhart virtually. And then when we meet, maybe we can do some videos together and, like, you know, do that thing, take pictures of earlobes or something. I don't know, something crazy. But so Giorgio Vickers, shout out to Giorgio Vickers. And you should invite me to chapter meetings, my brother. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. So Giorgio would always on the prayer line say, pray for Lynn Everhart. And so after a while, Lynn got on the prayer line, and I said, man, Lynn sound kind of good. I'm gonna call her up and prank her. So I told her, the people on the prayer line said that she is gonna have to stop attending the prayer line because she's attracting the attention of gentlemen that should not be persuaded by her voice. And Lynn was like, what? What are you talking about? Are you for real? What kind of prayer line is that? Oh my God, all I'm doing is talking to you. Trying to tell me if I can't talk on the, there's something wrong with this. And I said, I'm just joking, but I took her so much down a rabbit hole, it took her a while to unwind and be like, oh, okay, he really is joking. I'm like, Lynn, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, baby. But she do sound good, don't she, y'all? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, my gosh.
That's
people say that I don't like my voice personally, but thank you.
But do you know how many people say they do not like their voice, and me not being able to see, all you got is the voice. And so you can hear the love, the laughter, the enjoyment, the pleasures of life through, it's like an instrument, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is what it is. But your voice, as you drop stuff, is that a blind moment?
That was the cat.
Oh, I thought you had somebody breaking in your house or something.
Sorry about that.
Okay, what the cat doing? What the cat name is?
The cat's name is Kitty. It's not my cat. And hopefully Kitty will be leaving soon.
Okay, so you just watching Kitty?
Something like that. Long story.
Okay. Well, the thing about it is, you blind, so you can't be watching cats and people's children now. You know that is a stigma in the blind community. So the only thing you can watch is somebody's dishes. Okay?
Right, that part.
That part, joking. But
And I
anyway.
live very well, thank you.
Anyway, so tell us all about you. Where'd you grow up? Where you at now? What was your childhood like? Talk to us.
Okay, well, I am originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm
Okay.
a suburb of Cincinnati, Ohio. Born and raised. Hey. Childhood was, ooh, normal-ish, I guess. Um, Two family home. I'm the youngest of two. My sister's like 7.5 years older than myself. Um, Felt like I was in her shadow most of the time because she was on a roll and into all types of sports. But I always looked up to my big sister. So um, went to a Catholic school for the last 3 years of high school. Interesting. Um, Started working when I was 15. What else do you want to know?
So you was a nun?
I was not. I was not.
Why you say
My
that so
parents
emphatically?
overheard my parents overheard a conversation of me saying I wanted to get into a fight on the first day of school, which I'm not the violent type.
Right.
But one female was messing with me at my job and over the summer. And she overheard me on the phone with one of my friends, like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick such and such, you know what, on the first day."
Mm.
And they were like, "Yeah, you can either go to this Baptist school or you can go to this Christian school." And I had went to the Baptist school before I picked the Catholic school, and there you have it. Since then, I moved to Augusta, Georgia in 2011,
Okay.
and have been here ever since.
What made you move to Augusta?
I did it for love, yeah.
And you just got stuck,
Yeah, something like that.
and then the love left.
Yeah, I'm now divorced as of 2019. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you did get the love. You had it for a while, and then the love left.
Yes.
So is it no
Yes.
love lost, or is it like?
Um, there's we're amicable.
Oh, okay.
Um, we don't wish any harm on the other. We will look out for each other the best way that we can. So it's good. It took a minute to get here, but it's good now.
Blind joke. So are both of y'all visually impaired?
No,
Just
no,
you.
no, no, just me.
Okay. Half a blind joke. So he basically looking out for you because I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Really?
No, I'm just playing. All right, so boom. So you in Augusta, Georgia, and you are chilling. Nothing prompted you to want to move more into the city. I've been to Augusta a lot, and it ain't a lot going on besides the Masters and.
Really?
No, I'm just
Wow.
playing. James Brown got a statue in the middle of the thing and some good eating, but outside of that, what we doing?
Well, truthfully, I stayed because the medical staff here, my team was amazing versus back home, what I feel anyway. And so that's what kept me down here was the medical team. I am a kidney pancreas recipient as of 2018. Yay!
What? Okay.
And so I had an excellent team and I wanted to stay with them.
Hmm. Do you know Christy Flynn in Augusta?
I do not.
Okay. She's my assistant for 8 years, and she actually had a pancreas kidney replacement. So,
Awesome. Kudos to her. Congratulations.
Yeah, and to you as well.
Thank
Lori
you.
Renfro, I guess you don't know her as well, do you?
I do not know many people here, unfortunately.
So
Even though I've been here
sad,
11
JoJo.
years, my circle is small.
Okay. So, boom, you here, you move for love. You don't want to move to Atlanta because you have an awesome medical team there. So, how did you become visually impaired?
Diabetes, pretty much. I got diagnosed 3 weeks before I turned 18. And you know how it is when you're young, you think you're invincible and, oh, I don't care about this. And as I got older, there were insurance issues. And then the staff up there did not fully explain the disease to me. I asked questions like, hey, you told me my sugar's this much. I need to take this much insulin. Why is my sugar still high? Not taking into account that, okay, I'm eating again, so that's going to bring it back up. But nobody really explained that to me. All they said was lay off the cookies and cakes. I'm like, I'm not a cookie and cake person. I'm a potato pasta person, but hey. So, you know, it took a while in doing research and actually going to a doctor over in Kentucky, right across the river, explaining my disease to me. And I started getting things in order. But by that time, you know, a lot of damage was already in the works. So it ended up with retinopathy, retina detachment, glaucoma, cataracts, etc., etc.
So you had high pressure in the eye as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it got to 89.
I remember those numbers. Did you hate those drops, man? Them drops used to drive me crazy.
They were a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they stunk for some reason. I'm like, how does something go in your eye come out through your nose? You can smell it.
Right. And down your throat.
Right.
Disgusting.
So I had all those things: detached retinas, glaucoma, cataracts, high pressure in the eye, all of that. So I feel you. Now, when you say Kentucky, right across the river, it's from Ohio, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what type of interstate you be taking to go from Augusta to Kentucky? I'm like, shoot, you got the new train down there. But so yeah, that's very interesting. How did you deal with? And was it sudden? Was it something that gradually happened, or did it just go visually impaired overnight, or?
So for the most part, in about the third grade, it was noticed that I needed glasses. I excelled in mathematics, and whenever there was a pop quiz, the teacher wrote on the board, I would get those answers wrong because I couldn't see. And so that process, she needs glasses, and I didn't want to wear the glasses. You know, my mother picked out these big old huge grandma frames, pink roses or some type of flower print on these glasses, and it's like, I'm a misfit already. I don't need this extra. No.
Man.
Never wore the glasses.
Were they Coke bottle too?
They weren't Coke bottle, but they were huge. Like, it's in style to wear glasses that big now, but back then it was not at all.
Girl, you supposed to have been a trendsetter. You supposed to have been a Misty Elliott of these pink flowered glasses. What you doing?
Yeah, I'll pass. That was a hard pass.
That's like me, man. Them things was tortoise shell and thick as the bottom of a daggone Coke bottle for real, man. I'm like, these things heavy. In the summertime, you sweating, you looking at bugs on the ground, you done burnt them up like they might.
No.
It was crazy, yo. So yeah, I feel you. So was you popular in school, or was you like average? What
I was
were
a
you?
misfit.
Okay.
Misfit. I've always been unique. Quirky. I'm one of those people, either you love me or you hate me. Like, So yeah, I was a misfit. You know, I had a small circle of friends, and that's pretty much, you know, how that went down. Now, around about my senior year, I gained a little bit more popularity, but kind of tended to myself for the most part.
Got you. And so at this time, you could still kind of see enough to get along and pretend.
And pretend.
Yeah, that you can see real good still.
I do not. I recently started actually using my white cane. Before, you know, I have another cane for balance. She got 2 canes, right? 2 canes. So I was just using my 4-prong cane for balance, and I would kind of use that to kind of, you know, tap in front of me a little bit.
Right.
Check what's in front of me. But it's been decreasing because I only can see out of one eye. I got my bad eye and my okay eye. I like to say blind to one eye and can't see out the other.
Right,
But
right.
but yeah, I've recently started using the white cane. So I can't pretend anymore.
Okay. So from the time you found out about your eyesight till now, has it been the same or has it declined down through from middle school to now?
Oh, it's definitely declined. So I would say it didn't start really getting bad until the end of 2010. I was going back to school to get my bachelor's, and like, I can't see the board. So I moved up, to the front row. Yeah, still can't see the board. And I'm rubbing my eyes like it's been a long day. I've been working.
It's first period, but yeah. It's been a long day. Ooh, homeroom and first class, man, it's long.
It's so crazy.
You sleepy, huh? You just want to take a nap, and then you wake up, everything will be better. Oh, okay. I got you.
And I was driving home, and I stopped at the little Taco Bell Pizza Hut combo joint.
Hold on, you can't see the board right
Can't
there.
see the board.
But
like,
you
oh,
driving.
it's the sun.
See, this that
It's
bull.
the sun, right?
Okay.
That's what I'm
There's
thinking.
the
It's
sun.
the sun.
Okay. Wow.
But when I almost ran into the back of 3 cars on the way home, I'm like, yeah, this is it. So I pulled over and called my fiance, like, oh my God, I can't see.
You didn't know that when you was looking for your car, you was standing right beside it?
Well, I could see that. I could still see that. It was just a print at that time. But gradually, it got worse. And, 50,000 surgeries later, you're hopeful. And that in the process, I ended up moving down here to Augusta. And they're like, yeah, about that.
So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted the surgeries to stop, the doctor's appointments to stop. So I was crazy. I was happy when I went blind. I'm like, Jesus, now I could live in one world. Because I was like sighted enough that the sighted people didn't really mess with me, but I wasn't blind enough for the blind people.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm like, Lord, just give me blindness or give me sight. It's one of them things. So, yeah.
I remember praying with that glaucoma, like, I promise, God, if you kill me, I promise I'll never ask you for another thing in life again.
Wow. Yeah. So speaking of that, did you ever go through like depression and, that whole thing?
Oh, of course. Of course. You make a plan and pretty much God laughs at you. But yeah, the plan was for me and my fiance to actually move to Atlanta. And, start a wonderful life there. I was going to finish out my degree. I wanted to work in somebody's corporate accounting office somewhere. That was the end goal, and that did not happen. So yes, I was very depressed. Moved down here away from my family, any friends. I'm losing my sight. Found out I had end-stage renal failure. Got to go on dialysis. Yeah, I went through a huge stage of depression for years. Okay. I don't even know how long it took.
Wow. So how did you bring yourself out of it?
One of them quote unquote come to Jesus moments. I remember I was home alone. It was just me and the dogs. I was in the middle of the bed crying my eyes out, like, God, my name ain't Job, it's Lynn.
Wow.
So, again, like, I'm tired of dialysis. I'm tired of being blind. Give me back my eyes or give me a kidney.
Hey, you want everything.
Either or. Look, one or the other.
Okay.
Like, just one. I mean, both would have been great, but one or the other. And a spirit of calm came over me, and he spoke to me, and just told me to hold on, and keep the faith and to hold on. And there's a little bit more to it, but it's in the book. that I co-author The Right to Heal, which we'll talk about in a minute, I'm sure. But yeah, more details
Who
about
said
that
we're going to
moment.
talk about a book, The Right to Heal, that you co-authored? We're not going to get into that. We'll get more into this depression. So, girl, you was down in the dumps. Like, how much weight did you gain when you was
Right.
depressed?
Yes, I was depressed. I was lashing out. Because at that time I was married.
Okay.
I was lashing out.
Oh, so you was an abusive wife.
I was not abusive. I was just, you don't understand. Yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
Oh,
a little bit.
Typical. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, really? What's that? Oh my God.
No, I was drinking water. I'm sorry. Did I? What?
Right. Sure you were.
All right. Yeah.
But yes, lashing out, things of that nature. But yeah, that eventually I got out the depression because I didn't know any other blind people. I didn't know how to be blind. I was used to going places and doing things, and it's just like, oh, I can't do anything. Oh my gosh, my life is worthless. So yeah, I went through a long stage of depression, and then I met, some cool blind people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess living in Augusta didn't really help with the hopefulness of being able to have a. No, I'm just playing. There's plenty of stuff to do in Augusta.
On Augusta,
nah, Augusta, my city, man. You walk down the sidewalks, you go to the little river y'all got there behind the Marriott. Yeah, it's
not
dope.
very many sidewalks though, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool little walk. Matter of fact, I need to come there and hang out because I like that little walk. I remember that. So, what did you want to be? You was going to get the master's degree. You was all up in school, getting your education on and stuff.
Well, yes. So my field is accounting. I also got a degree in business management. And yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to switch over more to focus on payroll or HR as a whole. In the process, I was learning environmental sciences, and I started learning about wind and water turbines, and I was getting really excited. So I was actually at a point where I was not 100% sure. Or if I could do like a double major or something, like, yeah.
So you wanted a major in windage and accounting. Wow.
Yeah.
So you were really excited on the windage.
And water. Don't forget the water.
Oh, and the water. Okay. Yeah.
Engineering, sir.
I'm gonna ask you, what did you want? What do you want to do now?
Now? Oh, that is really an awesome question. I think I might want to go into peer support. Excuse me. I do have a peer support group that I co-chair. I co-founded and I co-chair. It's called Looking Forward here in Augusta. Mainly focusing on the blind, low vision, visually impaired community. So I somewhat enjoy that. So that is an option.
Don't let your members hear that.
Don't let what members hear that.
You say you somewhat enjoy helping them. Don't let the members of the
No,
group hear
I
that.
enjoy the people. I do. I really do. I enjoy the people. We have nice discussions, activities, things of that nature. So I do. I didn't mean the people. You know what? You are just.
No, I'm just saying what you said. You said I somewhat enjoy it. I mean, what was I supposed to take from that? I'm confused. So what you're really saying is what?
What I'm saying is that I'm not 100% if that's the area I want to go in.
Oh, got you.
The future versus sticking with accounting.
Okay, well, let's do the math. How much does a peer support person make, and how much does a good accountant make?
Yeah, probably the numbers will bring in the more money.
I mean, we can always be a wind analysis for Channel 10 News and a water level executive. I mean, what you want to do? Because you got degrees in all this stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Not quite.
So in the meanwhile, you wrote this Anthrax with other authors.
Anthrax?
What was it?
Anthology?
Anthology. Like an ant book? Man, so now you in the ants and stuff? What is...
You know what?
Oh, anthology. Alexa, what is the definition of anthology?
Anthology is usually defined as a book or other collection of selected writings by various authors, usually in the same literary form, of the same period, or on the same subject. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for anthology. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Okay.
Good job, Alexa. Good job.
So basically, you wrote a book with how many other people now?
There's 8. The Great 8.
So 8 other people. Hold on, 8 people in total, or 8 people outside of yourself?
Including myself total. We're the Great 8.
And it's 8 women
7 people. Mm-hmm.
that came together and wrote this book.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And so the title of the book is?
It's The Right to Heal. That's WRITE and the number 2. Heal is not about the sight loss, but the vision gain. Under the direction of our great visionary, Janetta Price.
What? Okay. So what was that parenthetical you just said? It's not the right, the who?
It's not about the sight lost, but the vision gained.
Okay. Because that sounds like you have the right to remain silent. Anything you... Oh, okay. All right. So it's not about the sight lost, but the vision gained. What does that mean?
Basically, it means that even though we lost our vision, a few of the authors were born blind. But basically, even though you lose your sight, it doesn't mean that, your life is over. If you have a vision, you can achieve those goals. Whatever, to do better, to feel better, to make a difference in this world.
Okay. And so it's, according to Janetta, 8 stories of each of you all's journey through this healing process. Do I have that correct? Or
correct?
Okay. Now, am I only correct because I said that's what she said, or is that what the book really is a collection of?
Both. That's both.
Okay, because Janetta tell you something and you just better believe it, because she'll beat you up. She'll tell you she'll beat you up. Then she'll tell you she'll get her other people to beat you up while she beat you up. So
you are not going to pick on my friend while she is not here to defend herself, sir.
Oh, Lord. See, here we go with that. See, I told you. I said, she's impenetrable, JP. So you wrote your part of the book. Did you listen? Did you hear, read, see the other people's story, or did you just kind of throw yours in the pot and it was what it was? How did the culmination of the book get written?
Well, so Janetta Price is a little bit of a bully.
Oh, so you can say it, but I can't say it. Oh, right. But okay.
All right. I got permission.
Okay.
She kind of volunteers people things.
Wow.
And so I was kind of voluntold, Lynn, I'm gonna write this book and I think you should be a part of it and it's gonna be good for you, blah blah blah, etc. etc. And I was like, okay. So yes, so that's how I became a part of it. I did get to, we all got to read everyone's chapters before it was published. I did get to ghost read a few chapters, but just a few. Yes.
Okay. Got you. So where can we find the book? How much is the book? Can I split it up in 8 equal payments since it's 8 different stories? I mean...
So the book is available on Amazon in paperback and in hardback. And I must say that we were recently endorsed by Les Brown. Ooh, right?
What? Not LB?
Yes.
I call him LB, you know what I'm talking about. Because we went to
Right.
different schools together, but you can call them Les. Go ahead.
Our buddies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you
Right.
recognize. Yeah. Me,
Okay.
Jamie Foxx, Denzel, all that, we kick it. Jokes, everybody. You don't know him. You don't know my daddy. Anyway, so yeah, I told the story on Janetta's podcast. I think that comes out in part 2. Nah, I told it at the beginning. So, was you in the room when you found out that y'all were being endorsed? Did you go to the convention?
I did go to the convention. I was not in the room. As far as the initial part of the endorsement, I was present. We were on the Ken Jacobs show that streams on his platform. And so he had stated that he wanted to endorse us, but I was not there when she received the information that it was confirmed.
Okay, yeah, I was there, and I thought something was going on because everybody started screaming, and I'm like, okay, see, these people ain't used to being around. I don't know whether this is sorority or, what. And yeah, she said that y'all were being endorsed, but then I'm wondering why she kept saying she the author, but she kept saying y'all. And then I met the sister from one of the Carolinas that's in the book. I don't know her name. You know her name?
Either Camille or Daria.
No, it was Camille. Yeah, I remember Camille. I don't remember her name, but you just told me her name. So her name Camille, and I met Camille, and she was like all excited because she was like, a part of the book. And I'm like, well, how many people this lady need to write this daggone book? She must ain't got no writing skills. She need 7 other people to write a book. I'm like, shoot, the is spelled THE, baby. But anyway, nah. So yeah, I met Camille, and she was talking about the book. And then I didn't even know you was a part because, I ain't the type to be asking, one woman, 7 other women's names. So I just kind of left it like that. And then you told me that you saw the interview with Janetta and that you was one of the authors. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I know one of the authors. That mean I know 2 of the authors in a possible, which is Camille, because now I know Camille's name. And I'm like, okay, so now I got 2 in a possible people on the book. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, I'm sorry.
Would you like to read names also?
Yeah, all y'all. I'm gonna have all y'all on the interview. All y'all. Then we're gonna do like a what's the TV show? The little reality show. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I know you watch them.
I don't do
Housewives of Atlanta. We're gonna have a reunion. Then I'm gonna have all y'all on the show at one time. And y'all gonna spill how y'all don't like each other and how that girl hair be messed up, but she wanna daggone come on, and you just gonna tell everything about what's going on.
Look, don't have them talking about my wig. I might feel some type of way.
No, I won't even talk about no. I ain't even know you had on no wig, and I can't see. What I'm trying to say is we got to stir up some drama. Now let's start it here, girl. Who you don't like on the book?
I love them all. They are all beautiful, sweet, intelligent, focused, goal-oriented women.
Oh, boy, you media trained already. I love it.
I'm not my truth, sir.
No, that's what Janetta be saying too. Oh, I love all of them. They're my little angels.
We are, well, I might not be, but the rest of them, they are.
No, I'm just joking. These are jokes, people. There are no drama pots in the 8 women circle of empowerment. So what do you want women, individuals who read the book to get out of specifically the book and your story in the book?
Okay, so let's pause and rewind. First, I need to reintroduce myself as I am in the book. I am Lynn with one in milk chocolate skin and intriguing eyes, one the color of rich earth, the other of cloudy skies. Okay, and I bring all the sass, right? Okay, I had to get that out there.
Okay,
so,
clearly.
So in my chapter, I'm all sassy. So anybody listening, yeah, okay. And My chapter is It Ain't Over. It's a title. One of my favorite songs by Marette Brown Clark.
Okay.
And basically, so my story is that no matter what you're going through in life, with your health, grieving the loss of loved ones, even when you think you're about to die, that's in there too. No matter what, it ain't over, until number one, until the Most High says it's over. And number two, if it's in His will, if you keep pressing and moving forward and keep the faith, you'll get through on the other side, one way or the other. As far as the book as a whole, somewhat along the same theme. Basically going through life's challenges with vision loss, or the struggles, or the maybe prejudices or things you might come across being blind or visually impaired, going through our phases of depression and sadness and loneliness, things of that nature, and coming out on the other side. And this book is not just for blind people. The sighted world can read it and find inspiration too. There's a lot of we all have different stories and different backgrounds, and there's something in there that everyone can relate to, men and women. So yeah.
I'm gonna have to challenge you on that, because it's a book written by 8 women. What is a man gonna take from this book?
Basically what I just said, sir, that no matter the challenges that are thrown at you, your circumstances, you have the right to heal. And right, with it being spelled W-R-I-T-E, means you can write your way out of healing. If you're going through certain processes in life and you feel like you don't have anyone there to really relate, if you can see well enough, you get a pen and paper. If not, pull out your laptop, your stylus, and whatever you use, braille it out, however you got to do it. You can write your way to your healing. But yeah, men can get it. And, there were some men who initially started off, because there was a group. It was quite a large group. Who started off with the anthology, and for various reasons, life circumstances, what have you. But yeah, and there possibly might be a part 2 with men. It just came out that way, that it was just all of us wonderful women of color, because we just all that and then some. Hello.
Cause see, my name is Vashawn, spelt with 1 V, and I too cannot see, but ain't no C in my name, cause ain't no shame in my claim. Do you understand, man? Anyway, I love to hear that little sass in your little voice gonna tell me what I just said, Vashawn. That's the answer to the question. If you ask me the same question twice, like you gonna get a different answer? Boy, I tell you.
Like
anyway.
I'm a sweetheart. You portrayed me the wrong way, sir.
Oh my God, did you just do me again? You just told me you was old sassy, smarty hard mouth.
I might be wearing my halo tilted, but I still got my halo.
Boy, Slim with the tilted brim on 20-inch rims. Go ahead, sister. All right, well, in Janetta's second interview, she gave us something that nobody else knows about her. Everybody else in the world got 9 toes, and she got 12 dogs. So I need you to tell me something that nobody else knows, something you ain't told in the interview, something that is juicy.
Oh, see, you didn't tell me that part.
Cause it got to be juicy. We don't want to rehearse, baby.
Not rehearsed, but I'm just saying something
juicy.
See? Ooh, I can't tell that one.
That one, you got to tell that one.
No, the Proline people might watch this, and they know me.
Yeah, but they got boys too. They got juicy too. Everybody, you can't leave this interview without the juice, baby. This is the OJ segment.
How about I have 9 tattoos, and let's just say they're strategically placed so that you won't see them unless I want you to. Is that
I love it. Well, hold on. If a person is blind, then you just saying anybody.
Anybody.
Oh, okay, got you. This is okay. I thought it was one of them blind thing, like you can't see it unless I want you to, because you blind, you can't see him. Okay, I got you. Now Janetta has, I would imagine, all 5 fingers and 10, whatever you're supposed to have. She got. She did not tell me that she has 12 toes. I just had to get you riled up. But anyway.
Oh, that was you know what? Okay.
What kind of Nike she gonna wear with 12 toes? Come on now.
I'm just saying.
It's
she might have
just
to get extra wide.
jokes.
Get extra wide.
Stop it. Stop it. I'm not playing with you. All right, well, you gave me and the audience what they want to hear. Is there anything else you would like to say to the people? It's my understanding you all are going to be in D.C. this weekend, tearing it up, promoting the book, signing and stuff, and all that good stuff. So what's up? What y'all doing?
Yes, we are. Thursday through Saturday, we will be on the scene. You are correct, in Washington, D.C. We will be at Bus Boys and Poets on Saturday night. At my last check, I was informed that we were down to only 4 tickets, but I'm pretty sure that those
sold out, baby.
Oh, it's sold out.
Sold out event.
Maybe y'all can, listen at the door, cracking a little bit. Sorry about your luck. Maybe somebody will stream it.
Yeah.
But yes, and she will be doing a Right to Heal seminar as well. I believe that's on Thursday. We're just going to be all over the place. If you're in the DC area, contact one of us. I'm Janetta Price, Lynn Eberhardt, Stacy Leap, Camille Richardson, Daria Bannerman, Miss Sam Jonita Gates. I hope I did not leave anybody out. If I did, charge it to my heart, not my head. Ain't that what they say in church?
No, it's the head, not the heart. You just said I meant to leave her out. Dang. No, Shawty, she left you out. She said, charge that thing to her heart because she meant that, Shawty.
No way, you're treating me so bad.
No. You said it. Why do you... I don't... Okay, let's have a man-woman conversation right now. I said exactly what you said 3 times in this interview, and 3 times you have turned it on me.
No, because 3 times you twisted it to something negative, and I'm a positive person.
That like to fight. Ever since you had to switch 3 schools, 3 Christian relation schools. You went from Baptist to Christian to Catholic.
No, that's not why.
Because you was beating up, girl. You got a halo that tilted to the side. Now you said, charge it. That means it ain't going to get declined. It's going to get charged to your heart, not your head. Girl, I ain't think about this. I put this on my heart, everything. And if I left you out, then charge it to my heart.
And not my heart, sir.
Okay. A little, say what you mean and mean what you say, because I'm only going to repeat back what you said.
That brain fog after COVID is real. I'm just saying.
Look here. I did have COVID, but I did not get it at the convention. Thank God. Because I'm like, what was the purpose of doing all that COVID testing if we going to be in a hotel and traveling the streets where people ain't been tested? That made no sense to me.
There were people who did test positive and did not quarantine to their rooms. It didn't matter. I could be walking down the hall. I can't see. I bump into somebody that got COVID, whether they blind or not. And now I got it. And what good did all that testing, boy? I'll tell you, you try to show face, it just don't make no sense. But anyway, it is what it is. And if it ain't, what is it? So I would be remiss if we not talk about our good friend, Mr. Galen Tootle, that passed away. It's my understanding he was your chapter president. He was a friend. And
my heart was sad to hear one of our brothers, leave us. Tell us something about Galen. What's one of your fondest memories?
Oh gosh, Galen and I were probably almost two of a kind. Um, he's very abrasive. The One of his frat brothers and our vice president of the chapter calls him the blind Malcolm X, and it's me, either quick draw McGraw or trigger finger. So you come at me sideways, I'm like, who you think you talking to? Right back. So you can imagine how our relationship was. So we would bump heads, we would have our verbal sparring matches, then we would talk it out and get back cool again. And I called him Turtle when I liked him, and when we was bumping heads, he was Galen. So, but definitely taught me a lot. I'm one of the original founding members of the chapter. Back when he started it at the end of 2017, when we met. Amazing advocate for sure. Nobody could ever take that away from him. So just, I kind of missed the back and forth that we would do. Then like I said, at the end, we both knew it. Like, I don't even know why we even went through that part.
Right.
We both knew it. Like, Everhart, that's what he called me. Everhart to be all right. Everhart to be all right. And then call and we talk about the situation later. So, but yeah, he was really a great guy. Definitely miss. It's been hard for a lot of us, and I know you was gonna I should have figured, but I was not prepared. So thank you if I start crying on camera, Bashan, appreciate you.
No problem.
But great guy, definitely gonna be missed. Definitely huge shoes to fill for anybody who wants to take that place. Huge shoes. I don't think they're gonna be able to fill them. But just goofy stuff, just fighting over. Our former vice president would make us coffee, like when we would go up to Atlanta to advocate and stuff, and fight over, I know you ain't give Everhart her cup of coffee before you gave me mine. Little goofy stuff like that. But yeah, great guy.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
Well, we're gonna end on a positive note along with that one, and another contradiction. Now, how do you get the titles Quick Draw McGraw, and what was the other one?
I think he called me Trigger Finger or something.
Trigger Finger, but you're innocent, remember? You're peaceful,
Well, that
remember?
be just an analogy, because I'm quick with the tongue. If I feel somebody's coming for me, I'm quick to clap back. Like, that's all that means.
I'm gonna need you on the prayer line tomorrow morning. Okay, we're gonna work on that tongue. And Galen is not here to bridle it, so we're gonna work on it. The power of the tongue in the morning, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Miss Everhart.
That's Eber with the B as in boy. Thank you.
Hold on, is what?
Eberhard. E-B as in boy, E-R-H-A-R-D as in Delta, T as in Tango. Eberhard. Yes, sir.
I gotta change that like everywhere. Glad you said so, because you were sure about to be Everhart, E-V-E-R. So E-B as in boy, E-R-H-E-A-R-T.
No. H-A-R-D as in Delta, T as in Tango.
Oh, all that thing. Hold on. So I got Eber, E-B-E-R, and what's the rest?
H-A-R-D-T.
This is a French name?
I think it's German.
You don't even know who your daddy is.
He's an expert too. I'm just saying, like.
Okay.
His daddy was Everhard. You know how it was. We had to take
We're not gonna get into ancestry.com.
right, but you know,
All right,
folks.
I'm gonna need you to text me that because I still ain't got the spelling down. Like I thought this was grammatic. You got a D and a T, the D salad, and
Right.
okay. All
Or you
right.
can put it one to Everhard did.
No, I'm gonna put it the way it is.
That's the right. Okay.
People searching it based on how it's said, they gonna have a hard time finding it now. But you spelled it 3-4 times for them. They got it. And hell, this is at the end of the interview, so if they got this far, then evidently they found it. So cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what it is. We got Miss Lynn, funny spelled last name Everhard who's gonna be on the prayer line tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about bridle the tongue. It's Wednesday, so I'm gonna make sure I put it in. And yeah, so you guys know what it is. Let's change the word. Oh, Lynn, how can people reach you?
Oh, people can reach me on Facebook at Lynette Marie.
Oh Lord.
I know, right? I have an Instagram, but I don't use it. But that's Ms. Lynn _with_1_N. Ms. Lynn with 1 N, a bunch of underscores up in there, but I'm hardly on there. And yeah, that's about it.
They can reach you, but you hardly on there.
I mean, I get notifications, so if I get a notification, oh, who is this? Okay, I might check it out. But yeah, that's about.
Yeah. Oh, so you was gonna ask me a question?
Oh yes, I did. I wanted to know about this fedora. Where did his name come from?
What's the rest of it? You don't know my company's last name either? It's O with an O like Oscar, UTLIER LLC.
Yeah.
All right. So to make a long story less long, I went blind. Secretary of the National Federation of the Blind of Georgia Incorporated affiliate. Treasurer at the time was Shirley Moses and Shirley Barksdale at the time. We probably all know her by Shirley Barksdale. And she took me in, and I was blind, I was divorced, I was broke, I was darn near homeless, and I stayed with her, and I wanted to put my life back together, and I wanted to be employed because I had to make money. And I was talking to Lori Renfro, the person who I was asking you, did you know, who's actually out of Atlanta, not out of Augusta, who had her kidney pancreas replacement and has been doing successful for a long time now. I was talking to her and I said, listen, I want to make money. How do I do it blind? And she said, do what you love. And I said, okay. Well, I don't know how that's going to work. But anyway, I love technology, and I put together this cruise of disabled people, blind people. It was called the Family and Friends Empowerment Cruise 1. And I love hats, fedoras, and I had just read the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. So I'm on the top deck, first cruise I've ever been on, got, like 12 blind people together. We all on this cruise. And I'm asking the people around me that wasn't blind, by the way. I said, what sounds better, Fedora Outlier or Outlier Fedora? And they said Fedora Outlier. And I went home, I formed Fedora Outlier LLC. And we've been in business for about 13, 14 years. And profitable since day one and doing well. And what we do is we teach individuals, not train, feel that you train a dog, but we teach individuals how to find or create work that is meaningful, purposeful, and profitable through assistive technology. And so that's how it all culminated.
Okay, awesome sauce.
So again, my name is Vishawn with 1 V. This is Lynn with 1 N. And you guys know what I always say, let's change the world. And let's change the world together. Tell them bye, Lynn.
Toodles!
Light flares moving over black backdrop. The word empowerment in orange, all uppercase, appears behind the flares. Underneath the word empowerment, in white lettering, also behind the flares, is a mechanism by which individuals, groups, and communities gain mastery over their affairs. Light flares fade. A transparent mirror image of the words are also underneath.